Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is all about Wet n Wild. Join me as I try on some new makeup. I believe this is the second video that I have on here dedicated to Wet n Wild. There's just something about drugstore makeup that just always convinces me to go back and try some new things. But I mean, can you blame me? There are some great products out there for the price. And you know what? It's always a mystery. Like, you truly never really know if the product is a hit or miss, because let's be real, there's some really bad products out there. Wet n Wild has gotten so much better over the years. It was always a very affordable brand. They were okay, but the quality was missing. Now it's definitely catched up to a lot of other great drugstore brands and still beats almost everything out there in price. All right, enough talking. I'm sorry, I always give like this whole backstory before I begin, but that's just the way we roll here. Let's put this on. This hairline, I mean, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Somebody come and look at this. I was wondering what the heck was going on with me. I think I'm going through the stage of me losing hair. All I've done out of camera are my eyebrows, and I put on some eyeshadow and some mascara. I kept it very basic, simple. None of this is from Wet n Wild, so I didn't even bother to show you guys. Everything that is missing on this face is going to be shown on here for a first impression. Well, first things first, we need a base for this face, and I picked up the Impossible Primer. It cost me $6.39. The one silicone-free primer that does it all. It mattifies, hydrates, blurs the pores, and it's supposed to help make your makeup last. What's interesting about this is that it's silicone-free, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up. I'm gonna get some here on the back of my hand. It's clear. It's a clear primer. It looks like a thick consistency because it's not moving. All right. It feels cooling. That's so strange. Now let's test it out on the face. I'm gonna pick some up and start applying here. Yep, it feels very cooling. It almost feels like I'm applying cold water to my face. No scent whatsoever. I've never applied any sort of primer that feels this way on the skin. So I waited a couple seconds just so that it sets, and I am looking here and my pores don't really look blurred out. They look about the same size. It certainly is matte and I can feel it. I tend not to use matte primers because my skin is a little bit more on the dry side, but I really wanted to give this a try. Now for foundation, I'm going to use a Photo Focus. This isn't new. I've actually did a review on this, and I'm going to link it on the description box below if you guys want to go and check that out. This is one of my favorite foundations, and it works amazing. And I get the dewy formula. It's the one that suits me best. I also picked up their sponge. This I haven't tried, and it cost me $4.29. This color pink reminds me of the original Beauty Blender, but the shape is completely different. As you guys can see, this has a slant, which I think I'm really going to enjoy, especially for when I have to apply anything under the eye. So I'm excited for this. I'm just dotting this foundation on my face. I am seriously the worst internet person to dot foundation. So I'm using the slanted part of the sponge to blend this out. I couldn't wait. I was actually planning to use that side for the concealer, but it is what it is. I got a little excited. I'm looking at my pores and they do look nicer, and my skin does feel more on the dry side, and I know that that is due to the primer because the foundation, I've used it plenty of times. So this all feels and looks very different. As far as the sponge, it works great. Honestly, go pick this up instead of the original Beauty Blender. It's gonna save you a bunch of money. Now here I'm just putting on some concealer. And this one is also from Wet n Wild. I also did a review on this. It's the Mega Last Incognito. I remember when I was doing a first impression on this concealer, I was pregnant, and as usual here, I like to smell the products before applying it on my face. And this one smells like lemon. It smells like Lysol. And I think I even said, I'm sorry guys, I don't know if it's the hormones, but that's just what it smells like to me. And now that I am no longer pregnant, I think it still has some sort of scent similar to that. So I was right. Loving this slant on the sponge, by the way. Now I'm going to move on to powder, and this one's new. It's the Barefocus Clarifying Finishing Powder. Also under $5, and it cost me $3.19. I love that this compact is very slim in comparison to other ones that I've used before to carry around. And I picked up the color Fair Light, by the way. I'll tell you what I don't like. This sticker situation. I hate it. I barely used this yesterday to apply some powder on my face, so that's why this brush looks like this. I'm sorry. I really want to use this because it's my favorite brush when it comes to set the under eye. I think it's just a perfect size. Definitely mattifying the skin even more. But these pores, they're looking a lot better. The more products that I layer on just seem to be coming together, blurring it all out. I'm really liking that. But what I don't like is that it just looks too mattifying for me. So yeah. My first impression, I think it works nice, but I don't think it's something that is out of this world, like some sort of new formula that is a must-have. I think it works and it's really good, but if you already have a powder that works great for you, there is no need to rush to the store to get this. I'm gonna bronze up my face and put some blush. I didn't pick up anything from the brand to try it out here with you guys. I will be back to continue. I look more alive now after applying that bronzer and blush. Really enjoying this combo. I think it looks great on camera. I don't know what you guys think. Let's put some color on these lips, and I'm going to start with some lip liner, and this one is their first gel liner. This one is in the shade Bare to Comment. Let's see how it looks. It's a really nice mauve color here. It doesn't look like it's gel, but let's see how it feels on the lips. I'm sorry, I cannot talk while I do this. I know, I can't. It glided very nicely. There was no tugging. I thought it was gonna feel more like a gel type formula. It didn't really give me that. It's basically just a buttery feel. I guess what's left to find out is if it's really long lasting. I'm not gonna know. This is just a first impression review video, but so far I think it's good. I left the center of my lips open because I'm gonna try out these new lip glosses. I got 2 shades because I really wasn't sure which one I wanted to get. Most of these were already sold out, but these colors look very pretty, so I'm not really disappointed. This one is in the shade Nude Mood, and I have this one called Call Me Boss. I'm gonna apply the Nude Mood first, and these glosses, wanna guess how much they cost? Under $5 too, for $2.19. It smells like vanilla. It's a very nice color. I think that lip liner and this gloss really do go nicely together. So we're gonna elevate this look a little bit. I'm gonna take the other gloss and just put it here on the center. Oh, this is even more shiny, huh? I really like that this gloss has glitter in it, but it is so fine. It's not chunky at all. I am not a huge fan of a chunky, glittery lip product anything. And last but not least is this spray, and it's called their Vitamins Face Mist. This is supposed to nourish, hydrate, brighten, and balance out the skin. It's considered a primer, but I don't have any setting sprays. So that's what I'm going to use this for today's video. Plus I tried out the Impossible primer, so I'm like, I'm just gonna save this for the end. It's a very nutrient face mist. It contains vitamin B3, B5, CF, hyaluronic acid, as well as fermented rice. So packed with vitamins. The name, vitamins. It's a 2.2 fluid ounce bottle, and this cost me $6.39. Apparently this spray is supposed to be very fine. Let's see how it looks here. 1, 2. Let's try again. Oh yeah. It took a while. It took a while for the first spray. It is a very fine mist. How it smells. So 1, 2, 3. Smells like oranges. I don't know if that's the reason why they probably put this an orange color, but it smells like oranges. So let's put these vitamins on the face. Now, I'm not a huge fan of orange scented products, but it's something that I can get over if I like how it looks and feels. It doesn't look like it did much. My skin still looks pretty matte. I did put on some highlighters, so that's probably why you guys see a little bit of glow coming through, but I don't think this did much. But it's not something to be disappointed at, because it didn't say that it was going to make my skin look dewy whatsoever. It's just supposed to hydrate and deliver all these vitamin goods onto the skin. So next time, I think I'm going to try this before applying any sort of makeup on. But for now, I'm gonna say that this is okay. All right, you guys, I have reached the end of this video, and this is my final look. I think all the color combinations that I used came together very nicely, but I do have to be honest with you guys. It is a little bit too matte for me. When I look in the mirror, this part around my mouth and my chin, it looks too matte. I think that the primer, the Impossible primer, works very well to mattify the skin. If you're a person who has oily skin, I think that you will enjoy this a lot more. If I had to pick a favorite item from the things that I tried out today, I think I would pick these two, which is the makeup sponge and the glosses. My lips feel very silky. The formula is not sticky at all. And I'm very happy and surprised that the one that has glitter in it is not chunky, as mentioned before. The thing that I used today, I'm also going to link on the description box so that you guys can go and check it out. Overall, I'm very happy with the products that I used, and as usual, I had a great time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Stay safe, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.